Mr. Chairman.
Wish over. Senator Lankford. And, Senator Lankford, before you talk about your amendment, we do have votes that have been called. We're going to try to plow through this as quickly as we can. But with that, Senator Lankford.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Last week, I would hope that we were all a little surprised when there was leaked out information that came from a meeting at the White House with the Interagency Task Force on Family Reunification and White House staff and the ACLU, where apparently at that meeting there was an agreement made that there will be payments of $450,000 per person to individuals that were, quote unquote, separated at the border, individuals that had illegally crossed our border and that were now going to be paid $450,000 for that separation time. The interesting thing is the definition for the Interagency Task Force on Family Reunification stretches from January the 20th, 2017 to January the 20th, 2021. The zero tolerance policy in the Trump administration was from April the 6th, 2018 to June the 20th of 2018. But the definition seems to be much wider. Now, we do not know how many individuals that this settlement agreement applies to. We also do not know how many individuals have been already given parole, as they have hinted from the Interagency Task Force that they are allocating parole to individuals. So these are individuals that have legal status in the United States already, but now apparently are going to be given $450,000 a person. We've asked for details on this. We've been given nothing. So this simple amendment is this. In a bill that's dealing with human trafficking, border security is important. Not incentivizing individuals to illegally cross the border is also important. We know what coyotes do in Central America. We have no question about it. They take whatever piece of news they take from the American government, they deliver that to individuals that are vulnerable in Central America, and they say, if you go now, pay us now as a coyote, but if you go now to America, here's what you're going to get. There is no question that this will be the news in Central America, that if you go now, you're going to get $450,000 if you cross. Now, just as a reminder for our veterans that are killed in the line of duty, they are paid $100,000, is what the military calls the death gratuity. This is consideration, apparently, that they're going to pay $450,000 to individuals who had illegally crossed the border and who had been separated during that time period. The majority of American people, I don't even have to ask them if they think that people that had illegally crossed the border should get $450,000 and families of those who had died in the line of duty serving in our military should get $100,000. I don't even have to ask that question. I already know where they are. This is a straightforward proposal to say we need to set aside this interagency task force. We need to not agree to the settlement agreements that they're making behind closed doors and pulling it out of the judgment fund. And if they're going to pay individuals $450,000 after they illegally cross the border, that money should be taken from the salary of the individuals in the interagency task force, not from the American people. So that's this proposal.
Thank you, Senator Lankford. I oppose the Senator Lankford's amendment basically because it would rescind the interagency task force on the reunification of families, which President Biden established to help reunify the thousands of children separated from their parents under the previous administration. In my mind, no child should be forced to experience the trauma of needless separation from their parents. The task force's work is vital to remedying this wrong. So far, the task force has identified nearly 4,000 children separated under the previous administration's zero tolerance policy and has reunified 50 children with their parents. As a nation, I believe we have a moral obligation to right these prior wrongs, and I urge a no vote. The question before us is the Lankford Amendment. All those in favor will say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I'd like to get a roll call vote, please.
Clerk will call the roll.
Senator Carper.
No by proxy.
Senator Hassan. No. Senator Sinema. No. Senator Rosen. No. Senator Padilla. Senator Ossoff. No. Senator Portman.
Aye.
Senator Johnson.
Aye.
Senator Paul.
Aye by proxy.
Senator Lankford.
Aye.
Senator Romney. Senator Scott. Senator Hawley. Senator Peters.
No.
Mr. Chairman, on the vote of those present, the yeas are 6, the nays are 6. On the vote by proxy, the yeas are 1, the nays are 1. On this vote, the yeas are 7, the nays are 7. The amendment is not agreed to.
Thanks for watching. And if
The
you
amendment,
haven't
is
already,
not
please
adopted.
consider subscribing to our channel. And while you're at it, please leave us a comment. Thank you for watching.